reason for it turning off the live chat. What's that about? Why does it do that? Does anyone know why it does that? I'm gonna really, really hope that it's not doing the thing it was doing before back. Does anyone know the reason why the live chat turns off? Like, because I'm not doing it. Why would it turn off the chat? It's so weird. Actually, I'm gonna do... Go there. Okay. Usually if someone says something bad or YouTube thinks you're underage. Oh my god. If it starts doing the underage thing again, I'm gonna lose my mind. Because that's why I lost my stream, like, perk for a while. It's because they thought I was underage. And then I emailed them to get, like, my content back. And they did. And they even admitted in the email that they made a mistake. They admitted in the email that they made a mistake, but they didn't give me my live privilege back. So that's really annoying. I'm gonna hope it doesn't do that. Because I'm not underage. How do I make it know that I'm not underage? How do I do that? I don't actually know. It's the most annoying thing ever. I'm gonna really hope that it's not doing what it did previously, where it, like, continued to turn off my chat over and over and over again. Because that's gonna be really, really annoying. I will, like, lose my mind if it decides to do that. Floof. Because I've only ever had that problem one other time. So, let's hope it doesn't do that. Hello. Sandeep, hello. I just got a bunch of fur so I can finally finish my mask. Nice. I don't speak that language. I don't know what you just said. What's your mask gonna look like, Roxy? Again, I don't know what you're saying. this off. Yeah. Well, if they say it again, I'm gonna time them out. Why can I not moderate my own chat? Why is YouTube doing it and being weird? I can moderate my own chat, YouTube. It's not necessary to just continue to turn off the chat. Main Dragon Neon. I won't post her here on YouTube though. Why is that? I want you to post her. I love dragons though. Dragons are pretty cool. Does my school know about my IT and think I'm and only think I'm oh. Oof. I charged Cyber's battery, at least I think, so he shouldn't die today, hopefully. I also mostly finished the rest of his suit, so that's nice. He's mostly done, I just have to adjust some things. I'm supposed to switch schools, probably. The stitch is really easy to do, but at the same time it's also just like tedious and annoying. Hello. I love all the other parts of the process, but it's this part that I don't like. Hello, Panthro. I think you've joined my stream before. I'm pretty sure you have. That name looks familiar. But back to tutorial discussion, I will be doing a tutorial on how I make my paws and how I make templates for things, like digital template files. Because doing that is kind of part of my process. What am I doing? I'm making things for crafting. Furry? Yes. You are correct. The long fur gets in the way. It's annoying. Also annoying. Get a job? I do have a job. Why is your name Food? It's an interesting username. Maybe you should get a job. Maybe you should do something other than rant to random people on the internet. How about that? Do you get a lot of haters? Sometimes. I couldn't care less, though. Look how long this fur is. It's very floofy. Which is also making it really annoying to sew, because it's getting in the way. Come on. Don't get caught. It's this part that's close to the long fluffy fur that's annoying. I try not to engage with the hate and shrug it off. That way it doesn't cause bigger problems. Yeah. And you're gone. Nope. You're not saying that stuff here. I think it should be obvious that we're not going to be racist. And if you are, you will get timed out. If you say weird things, you will get timed out. If you decide to be rude and a nuisance, you will get timed out. If you spam, you will get timed out. These should be common sense, but apparently not. It doesn't surprise me though. Most people who do nothing but hate on other people usually have a lack of common sense. So this is not a surprise. My voice is very scratchy today. Like for a minute and racism just happened? Yeah, someone was spamming not nice words. Trying to think. What else did I say I was gonna do a tutorial for? I'm gonna do the pause. Do I use a litter box? No. I have a cat. They use a litter box. I don't. That'd be weird. I don't think it would be possible for me to even fit in one. You know how small a litter box is? They're tiny. This one hater that randomly joins my streams, but they are a mix of nice and mean. It's what they're feeling that day. Yeah, I said I was going to do tutorials on pause, digital templates, and I think tails. Did I say I was going to do tails? I think so. Yeah. I will also do the tutorial on how to put fur over the full motion tails, because I know that there were a few people who did ask for that. However, the tutorial I made the full motion tail on, that tail's already been furred fully, so I can't, and I didn't record it, but I have another full motion tail I will be making very soon, so I'll record how I do the fur on top of that one. I have a question I was watching earlier, but the chat was off. Did you do the electrics for the proto head? And if so, what recommendations do you have? I tried doing my own, it always gets messed up. So I did not do my electronics. I did everything else, though. I had someone else do my LEDs for me. There's a tutorial somewhere on YouTube of how to do the electronics, but it's just an LED panel board. That I got mine. I got my LEDs pre-made for me, and then I had someone program them for me, because programming and technology and all that stuff has never been my strong suit. So I can't help you with electronics, unfortunately. But I know that there is a tutorial somewhere about like showing how to do the electronics. And I know that you can also buy pre-made LEDs, or just pre-programmed LEDs. So I'd do that, and you can find LED boards on like Amazon. So that's what I would recommend. I have all the electronics, but I think I bought a crappy board. You gotta do your research on that kind of stuff. It happens. And it explode? Oh god. Don't explode. Another question, would you suggest making a template, buying a template, or just making it up as you go along for something like a first head, for example? Trying to think. If you're like doing like a full like foam-based fursuit, I would honestly suggest starting out with just buying a pre-made template. There's a whole bunch that you can find on Etsy. I would suggest going there. You can find a bunch that are relatively cheap. I've made my own head templates before. I do not suggest making it up as you go. But Maguara Cosplay on Etsy, I suggest going to her. She's got really good templates, which I've used in the past before I started making my own. Something's gonna end up on fire. Maybe. Don't set yourself on fire. We got 2 pop heads so far. It's a super easy stitch to sew them in, but it takes forever. Oh my god, Cyber's back. I am back. Hello. Hi, Sam. I've returned. I got my stream perks back. I don't know when, but I did. Alright then, so I'm gonna make myself suffer then. I can't afford even the cheapest ones with today's prices and economy. They're pretty cheap. Like, I want to say they're gonna range from like $5 to $15. You can try to find a free one. I know that they do exist. Or you can find tutorials on how to make your own templates, which is also relatively easy. It's not that hard. The tutorial that I was gonna do is how to make, like, how to draw a digital template and then transfer it to a life-sized, like, printed piece of paper. $5 to $15. Yeah. I don't know if you can find a free head template. I know that you can find like free paw and tail templates. I don't know about head though. You probably Google templates and copy. Maybe. The thing is with doing that is that they're not taken to life size, so you could get something that's like super small and disproportionate. I made that mistake when I made like my first pair of paws. That's what I did. There's some sort of 3D model app that allows you to slice the model you make in Blender as paper templates. I just can't remember the name. So they suck with Blender. Blender breaks my computer. I can't use Blender. My computer cannot handle it. I've never messed with Blender that much. I've messed with like 3D modeling software. I've done that all the time. But Blender specifically, I've not messed with it much. So I make it up as I go. Just find a tutorial on how to do it and just draw it how they do it. You can... English is hard today. Is this for cosplay? It could be. It's a type of cosplay. Look how... I love this color. It looks really nice. It's very pretty, very soft. Another thing I do want to do is I want to make more dragon plushies. I made one dragon plushie because I was bored, and so I made a template and I just did it over a weekend. But I want to make more because they're like really fun to make, and I loved making the first one. I need to adjust that plush template though. I want to make them bigger. Maybe add some things to them. I got weighted beads for them actually as well, so I can make them weighted. Is this real life? Yes? Why would it not be? You don't know? I can't help you there. I'm maximizing my suffering. I'm making a full design for a fursuit head out of Lego because I'm really good with seeing physical stuff, so I finished that, wrap it in duct tape, then use. It could be a simulation. Set up templates to work with the foam. You could try that. It's an interesting idea. I did actually see someone who did make a fursuit head out of Lego. I thought that was actually really cool looking. It's probably really heavy though. Is this real? This is real. I am not a simulation. Don't listen to Sam. Got a hell lot of Lego? Yeah. And if all else fails, you can always go to WikiHow, because there is legitimately a fursuit head making tutorial on WikiHow. Full Lego fursuit is impossible. Yeah, that would not stay together. Even if you did, like, super glue the heck out of it. For one, it would be incredibly heavy, and for two, probably be incredibly uncomfortable to wear as well. My photo suit's currently on the ground. He's been dumped on the floor. My poor boy. I'm a pack meal with weight as it is already. Oh, bye, Roxy. Bye-bye. God, come on. Don't be weird. I just want to sew on the pop ads. So really deep question, how'd you get into the fandom? It was a while ago. I feel like I just like wandered upon it on the internet or something and I was like, oh, that's cool. And so I kept looking into it. And I've also always loved like costume design and sewing and like crafting. It's always been my thing. So I was like, oh, this is like right up my alley. I should do things with this. This looks cool. And so I did. And now 5 years later, here I am. Yeah, I don't have any like, I'm not someone who like hated furries and then became one. But nothing interesting. I came across it, thought it was cool. No, I'm running out of thread. Look at me now. Yeah. I've evolved. I'll probably stream tomorrow as well. I'm not sure yet. I plan to, but we'll see. Why is there a fly in here? Incredibly loud fly. I can't see. Oh my god, I might have just enough thread. Please. Long time no see. Hello. Good enough. Okay. Hello, Portinier. Welcome back. I've also returned. I don't know if you guys can hear the fly, but there is a fly. If it gets close enough, I'm gonna hit it. Hi, are you okay? Yes? Is there something that made you think I wasn't? Okay. What? No. Alright. Good talk. I'm sorry. What? I'm confused. Anyway. I was just wondering, have you went to a convention? I have gone to conventions. I've gone to multiple. I'm doing all these little paw pads first, and then I'll do the big middle one. One of the commissions I got recently was for a pair of paws that has 5 fingers. I don't have a template for 5-fingered paws. So that'll be interesting. I'm thinking I'm just gonna add like a dew claw and then just not have it be sewn shut and make it like a little bigger. That's the best way I can think to do it. They're a similar color to these paws that I'm currently sewing. I think they are actually like these 2 colors, which is the darker brown is, I think it was called espresso brown. It's a fun color. I love your channel. Thank you. How do I donate? I don't have that set up. I've not set up the whole donation super chat thing. I don't really know how to. Maybe I will in the future, but currently no. I do not accept donations. Yeah, that's true. Let it grow. I also do have a Discord now, so you can go check that out as well. Do I like Taylor Swift? I'm not like a big raging fan of her, but I know the artist and I listen to like a very few of her songs every once in a while. I don't hate her and I don't love her. However, I fear as though if I say anything about Taylor Swift on the internet, I will get hunted down, I feel like. I like Ed Sheeran. Nice. Thank you for the live stream ping. Yeah. I'm gonna I try my best to like announce when I'm gonna go live instead of just like randomly going live, which is what I did originally. One thing I do want to do is I want to do another art stream. However, I can't do that on my phone. But I want to do an art stream. Just mid at best. Be careful with your Taylor Swift words on the internet. People will come after you. Because I like a different artist. So that's what I mean. Almost no one is normal about Taylor Swift. They either like despise her existence or they have like a shrine dedicated to her. There's no in between. My thread tangled. my god, dang it. There we go. The older rock music actually has